Hey everyone, welcome back to the Solar Pedal Collective. I'm Ryan. We rise through shared light. Um, so as you can probably tell, I did not sleep the best last night. I slept deeply, but I had a lot of dreams. I had a lot of dreams. Um, and yesterday I had planned on doing kind of like a guided meditation out in my meditation shed. But as I was setting up, a thunderstorm rolled in, and there's there is essentially an extension cable going from my house into the meditation shed, and that's how I get power out there so I can record. And I figured that was probably not the best idea, so I was packing up, and just before I was about to head inside, the storm just dumped rain. So I couldn't go inside for a while with all the equipment. So I just sat out there and meditated, and that was an experience. That was actually really interesting. Um, because like after reading like the Kybalion and the Emerald Tablets of Thoth and their Corpus Hermeticum, like they say a lot, the direction that you're meditating also plays a role in your meditation. So and like ancient Egyptians, they would always meditate in the morning to the east, because that's the rising, that's like new beginnings, birth, rebirth things, because sunrise is in the east. And then you would not meditate to the west for your evening. You meditate to the south, because west was associated with death, the ending of things, because that's where the sun set. And that's why there's a big correlation between death and ending with the Egyptian god Set. So they would meditate to the south for the evening. So direction can definitely still play a part. Me specifically, I will meditate not like true east if I do meditate to the east, because in the afternoon, obviously, if I'm outside, I want to feel the sun and everything. If the sun is out, if it's not cloudy or anything, so I won't meditate true east, but I'll meditate like angled to like either the south or the north. But the other directions I meditate all the time. So, but yeah. So I don't know if the direction plays a part. I feel it does, because a lot of the things that I'm like reading with like astral projection or out of body experiences, like traveling outside your body, is you don't want to move. Like they talk about angles a lot. You don't want to move in straight lines. You want to move in curves. So you don't want to move in angles, because then the hounds of time will know that you're out there, that you're not in your body, you are not where you're supposed to be. And so you always want to move through curves, not straight lines, not angles. And I always thought that was interesting, because it kind of makes sense, because in 3D space, we don't ever move in a straight line, ever, unless, actually no, because we're always being pulled by something. We're always rotating on this planet. We're always rotating. We're always moving with a curve. We're never moving in a straight line. We're never moving at angles. Even in space, because you're around the gravitational pull of an object. So you're always moving with a curve. So that's interesting to think. Like I just that just connected. So that's an interesting thing to think about. So you would only ever be able to move in straight lines if you're having an out of body experience, if you are not being manipulated by gravity. That's the only time you can move at an angle. That's the only time you can move in a straight line. So that absolutely makes sense. That was a giant epiphany moment. That was cool. Thank you. that was cool. And now I'm totally derailed. I had a thought that I wanted to kind of express that I was on. Like I was on a thought train, and then that epiphany just derailed everything. Let's see if I can bring it back. So I was meditating, and during this thunderstorm, and a wooden shed with an extension cord just laid on the ground out there. So, like, I'm a highly conductive target, and I'm meditating. So, my energy is probably contributing to the conductivity of the area around me. So, but it was an amazing experience. I definitely felt energy, an exceptional amount of energy. I was listening to like Tibetan Om chanting while I was out there, and let me tell you, it was world changing. And I've ever since my spiritual experience has started like full blast, I've had a lot of world changing, like worldview changing experiences, and this was another one, and it felt like there was a beehive in my head, but not like uncontrollable buzz. I could feel everything. I could hear everything. I was consciously aware of everything. Like I could hear the Tibetan Om chanting, but then I could also hear a different type of music. I could hear conversations that were happening. I could hear vehicles going by, even though it was pouring down rain. I could hear individual drops of rain hitting surfaces, different surfaces. I could hear it hit a blade of grass. I could hear it hit a tree leaf. I could hear it hit a branch. I could hear it hit my house. I could hear it hit the gravel on the shingles on my roof individually. I was aware of everything. It was phenomenal. And I will say, like, I do herbal medicine. I do cannabis every once in a while, or more often because of pain. But also I have started incorporating it into meditations for kind of like a ritualistic kind of type meditation. But yeah, I've never had that kind of experience. That was insane. Like it's like I didn't dissolve, and it's not like I didn't have control. I had complete control. I was listening to what I wanted to hear, and it was everything. Like this is going to sound insane. it's going to sound insane when I say it because it sounds insane in my head. And it sounds insane because I'm being told that I should say it. And I don't know why. But during the thunderstorm, when I was consciously aware of everything, I saw and I heard and I felt a bolt of lightning. Like, not like strike me. I could feel it in the atmosphere. I could feel it in the environment. I could feel where there, I could feel the space where the charge was shifting, and I could feel it where it shifted enough that a bolt of lightning occurred from the sky to the ground. And I could feel the path that it carved through the sky. I could feel every electron, every negative charge, the sheer energy of it. I could feel it. And it felt like it danced. Like, how it felt was like when the electricity occurred, like when the bolt of lightning occurred, like the physical manifestation of it. It felt like it was going across my skin like a static discharge. It felt like the air, the atmosphere was my body, and it was going across, like it was just jumping across my body. It felt so real. It felt intense. Yeah. It was crazy. And I mean, I don't know why I'm hearing that, yeah, like you sharing this is going to open up somebody's perspective. Like them hearing that, because this is timeless, them hearing this information is going to just unlock something. Everything is going to click for them, and it's going to be a turning point, and it's going to influence trillions. Okay. So yeah, okay, yeah. that's that was my experience yesterday, and I just wanted to share that. And then all the information that I'm getting, like the influence, and I wasn't planning on doing that. I honestly wasn't planning on doing a reading this, not reading, but a video, sorry, a video this morning, because it's gonna be good enough. There's not gonna be a storm or anything, so I should be able to do something this afternoon. But yeah, if any of this resonated with you, like, drop a like, comment in under the channel or under the video, because I definitely want to hear your experiences. Share your experiences, because we are rising together. And yeah, if you enjoy anything on this channel, if you find yourself coming back, don't hesitate to hit that subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications. If it doesn't resonate with you, just leave it there. I mean, that's the nice thing about free will, is you can take what you want. You can leave what you don't want. So, thank you so very much, ladies and gentlemen, for your time and bringing your energy into this space. I definitely feel it, and I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one.